There were some problems that are genuine problems over Jupiter. And then there were some things that were misunderstandings, FUD, slander, whatever you want to call them.
Over the weekend, there was a situation where one of our API users offloaded a large number of tokens, causing a certain crash in the market. We got accused of being that person. Actually, it wasn't us. And that really caused us a lot of reputational damage. Misinformation just spread really bad. Even after SoSian clarified the account wasn't us, many of the accounts that tweeted about it didn't actually fix it. And it's a big problem. It's like if you tweet misinformation, you should actually fix it. Big thanks to everyone who helped to clarify the situation, and also who actually, especially all the cadets and all the community members who helped speak out to us on like Twitter and Discord. I think partners using the Juke API and stuff have actually made a lot of revenue on things. I think in this case, they could have handled that thing more elegantly.
So just to recap this piece of FUD, because again, like I said, there are some genuine problems and then there are some slanderous things. This was in the slanderous camp. This is not a real problem. Jupiter Swap on jupe.ag charges no fees. You get the exact rate. It is only, there are small fees associated with other builders who might integrate Jupiter Swap in. From there, Jupiter takes a very small percentage of the fee. And so it was those partners who might have been selling off tokens or doing whatever else. We don't exactly know who it was, but it was absolutely not the Jupiter team.
We do charge fees on DCA and limit order and perps. We have been maintaining the main swap for free for the ecosystem and our partners for like years. We do as a service to the users and the community and ecosystem.
We talked about the kind of fake FUD that was going on. Do you want to talk about the issues that have been over on the dollar cost average as well?
So we had some DCA problems as well. There were two things that happened. First of all, the service did go down for a 6-hour period. And actually it's too long. 6 hours is too long. I feel very sorry for that. And the reason why the alerting systems were not triggered because the service was up. It was just not processing most of it. One thing that we are actually having quite a lot of problems with across all our products is actually the explosion of tokens. We built a lot of the architecture back when there was maybe like 100 tokens a day and not 20,000 tokens a day. We are currently having to re-engineer a lot of things constantly. In DCA's case, we do a price check between the spot price and execution price. And then if the spot price and execution line is too far apart, we don't execute it, right? For safety reasons. Because DCA was built partly for aping, but also for safety, right? So there's this safety check there. And when we disable a safety check, sometimes users get bad price execution. And actually what happened was that when some users want to sell like low liquid tokens, the quoted price and the execution price became too big. So users can get extremely frustrated when you do a DCA to sell or buy, but it doesn't execute. We made a bunch of changes to the whole setup. Hopefully it gets better from here. And last but not least, we do actually have some pretty inefficient systems in place, and we kind of like upgraded that over the weekend as well. So what we're doing now is that we're actually taking a step back and kind of focusing on the top 200 tokens like Sol and Juke or whatnot, and having like tighter service guarantees for these things. Then for everything else, we just have a warning that, hey, you know what, it might not be that great.
You know, I think that the decision on the DCA side in particular was clearly made to optimize like trader safety over all else. There's a significant trade-off, right? Like that's the key question, especially with DCA, where like the value prop of it is to be like reliable and it's there, it's buy-in every day.
We are really making good progress on dynamic seepage. It will allow us to very quickly adjust to market conditions and also be able to provide a level of seepage that's actually pretty good. All the partners that use Jupiter will be able to do like dynamic seepage too. Every single partner that uses Jupiter Swap can actually have dynamic seepage.
Which is basically every major wallet as well as every major DeFi app that has like swap. When you're trying to do stuff on the cutting edge, when you're trying to make things safer for everybody, sometimes there are trade-offs that occur here. And, you know, as Miao said, I also agree. There's no like specific answer to this question. It's just like a trade-off that is present at all times. How do you ensure that new users who just want the execution are there while also older users who maybe just want the steadiness, not getting exploited, are also there?